Welcome to the latest Dallas Cowboys update. Today we have exciting news and a little drama about Dak Prescott and his future with the team. Dak Prescott is putting pressure on Cowboys owner Jerry Jones to land a contract that would make him the highest-paid quarterback in NFL history. Yes, you heard right. Recently, Trevor Lawrence's contract with the Jacksonville Jaguars has shaken up the market. With an impressive 5-year, $275 million deal, the number for star quarterbacks is up in the air. This new contract not only sets a new standard, but it's also making other quarterbacks like the Packers' Jordan Love and the Dolphins' Tua Tagovailoa prepare to do the same. So what does this mean for Dak Prescott? According to a report from Adam Schefter, Prescott is willing to stay with the Cowboys, but he has one crucial condition. He wants to become the highest-paid quarterback in the NFL. It is expected that his new contract could exceed $60 million per year, which would be a gigantic, record-breaking deal. Now, Prescott has a good point. His on-field performance has been solid, and with major contracts needing to be renewed for other key players like CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons, Jerry Jones has to act quickly. Prescott is in the final year of his current contract, and if a deal isn't reached soon, he could become an unrestricted free agent in 2025. That means other teams could offer him a much more lucrative contract. The problem is that negotiations between Prescott and the Cowboys are at a standstill at the moment. The two sides are far from reaching an agreement, and this puts Jones in a difficult position. If the Cowboys owner wants to keep Prescott long-term and continue his plan to win another Super Bowl, he will have to make big, quick decisions. The pressure is on Jerry Jones to make an offer that not only keeps Prescott in Dallas, but also ensures the team is in the best position to compete for years to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates and analysis on the future of the Dallas Cowboys and the latest NFL news. Today we have hot news that is generating a lot of excitement in the world of American football. Cowboys star receiver CeeDee Lamb is making a splash with his absence from training camp, and the reason behind this is not an injury or a personal problem, but rather a contract issue that is generating great expectations. To better understand the situation, let's remember that the Dallas Cowboys training camp began this week in Oxnard, California. However, CeeDee Lamb did not show up, a decision that has raised many questions among the team's fans. His absence was also noticeable in the June mini-camp, which had already given indications that something important was at stake. Why is Lamb absent? The reason is that he is waiting for a contract extension that reflects his status as one of the best receivers in the NFL. This situation is not entirely surprising, especially considering that Lamb and Minnesota Vikings star receiver Justin Jefferson were selected in the first round of the 2020 draft. Both players are in the final year of their rookie contracts, and the comparison between their contractual situations is at the center of the debate. Justin Jefferson just signed the most lucrative contract for a non-quarterback in NFL history. The agreement is for $110 million guaranteed over 4 years, with the possibility of reaching up to $140 million. Jefferson will receive $88 million up front, an impressive figure that sets a new standard for receivers in the league. With these numbers in mind, it is not surprising that CeeDee Lamb is looking for a deal that lives up to his status and performance. Speaking of performance, last season was a real standout for CeeDee Lamb. Not only did he have one of his best seasons to date, but he also led the league in receptions with a total of 135 catches. Additionally, he accumulated 1,749 yards and scored 12 touchdowns, numbers that underline his importance in the Cowboys' offensive scheme. With such an impressive performance, it is understandable that Lamb is looking for a contract extension that will allow him to be on the level of the league's top players. Lamb's absence from training camp brings to mind the Ezekiel Elliott situation in 2019. Elliott, who was also a key piece for the team, missed all of training camp while negotiating a contract extension. Ultimately, Elliott signed a $90 million contract just before the start of the season. Although Elliott was released before the 2023 season, he returned after 1 year with the New England Patriots, showing that contract negotiations can be complex and protracted. For CeeDee Lamb, his lack of urgency to report to camp is partly because the offensive scheme hasn't changed significantly in Coach Mike McCarthy's second year. The relationship between Lamb and quarterback Dak Prescott remains strong, perhaps giving Lamb confidence that he can negotiate from a position of strength. Although his absence is notable, The team continues to make progress in its preparation for the new season, as Lamb seeks a deal that will allow him to continue being a key part of the Cowboys in the future. So Dallas Cowboys fans, what do you think about the CeeDee Lamb situation? Do you think the Cowboys will be able to reach an agreement before the season starts? How do you think this situation will affect the team's performance? We want to hear his opinions. Don't forget to leave your comments and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest news about the Dallas Cowboys. Today we have news that could shake up the NFL market. CeeDee Lamb could be at the center of a spectacular trade with the San Francisco 49ers. In today's episode, we'll explore the details of this potential trade and what it would mean for the Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are considering a trade that could change the direction of their offense. Star receiver CeeDee Lamb, who has been a key piece for the Cowboys, could be traded for Brandon Aiyuk, the talented receiver of the San Francisco 49ers. CeeDee Lamb had an impressive season in 2023. He led the league in receptions with 136, totaling 1,749 yards and 12 touchdowns. His performance has been outstanding, and he has proven to be a fundamental piece for the Cowboys' offense. On the other hand, Brandon Aiyuk also had an outstanding season. He finished with over 1,300 yards, ranking 7th in receiving yards. However, the difference is in the contracts. Lamb has a projected market value of $34 million per year, while Aiyuk is projected at $26.2 million over 4 years. This trade could save the Cowboys around $8 million annually, which is a significant financial advantage. The main attraction of this trade is the significant salary cap savings. With the Cowboys facing future negotiations to renew major contracts, such as Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons, this savings could be crucial. Additionally, Aiyuk, while less productive than Lamb, is a talented receiver who could fit well in the Cowboys' offense. Signing him would be an economical move that could allow the Cowboys to improve their roster in other areas. Despite the financial benefits, there are several challenges. First, loyalty to the players and each player's history with their respective teams plays a role. Lamb is a central figure for the Cowboys, while Aiyuk has shown a clear desire to get a new contract or be traded. The rivalry between the Cowboys and 49ers is also a complicating factor. Both teams are direct competitors in the NFC, and making a trade of this caliber could be complicated due to the tension between the franchises. While trading CeeDee Lamb for Brandon Aiyuk offers clear financial advantages for the Cowboys, the likelihood of it coming to fruition faces significant hurdles. Team loyalty, inter-team rivalry, and impact on the squad are factors that will need to be carefully considered. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates and analysis on the Dallas Cowboys. What do you think about this possible exchange? Do you think Lamb should stay, or is it time to make a change? Leave us your comment and stay with us for more Cowboys news.